Sadly, this is our last morning at this beautiful campground in the Denali State Park. We'll be sad to leave, but we look forward to our time in Talkeetna. The drive won't be long, and we have much to explore. We hope you enjoy.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. We're doing great. We made a huge accomplishment yesterday.
Yeah, 6.5 miles. My knee is screaming right now.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we were able to do it. It was high. It was the top of the mountain. But it was, it was
Great.
It was great. Yeah, weather's good too. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're having a blast. Since it is such a beautiful morning, we decide to walk over to Ted and Sandy's and enjoy one last fire with the wood that they collected the day before. Beautiful morning fire, our last morning here. How do you say the park, babe? That we're staying at?
Canoe Ken.
Canoe Ken. Our last morning.
And we are spoiled.
What was your impression of this campground?
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Spaced out.
One of your favorites, right?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Like so we were saying this morning, I said, oh gosh, we're gonna use other campground here, they'll be packed in.
Yeah.
We're spoiled.
Yeah, this has been amazing. We've been able to be in touch with nature here.
Didn't see a moose yet though.
Nope.
Like want any toast?
No, I'm good, thank you. What was your impression of this campground?
It is one of the best I've ever been in for a
Yeah.
state park. One of the best. I wish we had them closer to us.
Yeah.
There's don't have too many like this ever. I've
Yeah.
never seen one.
And they offer electric, which is wonderful.
Oh,
And
that's an
many,
extra bonus.
yeah, many bathroom facilities and,
Grassy area,
yeah, wide campsites.
fire pits, and privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Galore.
Amazing.
We don't hear our neighbors.
And we have direct sight of Mount McKinley, Denali.
That's really a plus too.
Yeah.
Smoke. We're getting smoke.
Radio, I think it was. I read it on the phone.
Yeah.
And now it's time to get back to our campsite, pack up, and get on the road, for adventure awaits us in Talkeetna. When we arrived here, we found this beautiful rainbow-colored rock and some sweet little rocks that were left behind. Very cool. I don't know if we're supposed to take them with us and transplant them elsewhere. I'm not sure. Let's see what they say on the back. We're gonna leave them right here. Wow, found in North Dakota. How cool. Hope we got her. First try. We didn't quite get her on the first try, but a little tweaking and we got her. It's quite a short drive to our next campground, Talkeetna Camper Campground. And if you'll notice, right behind us is the train depot. Oh, we're getting on the road. Heading to Talkeetna after fuel up. I know you'd like to leave me behind.
Pull that door closed, your fingers are going to get smashed.
Oh, what I don't risk for the film. One last view of Curry Ridge, as well as the campground. I want to get his rig. Oh, cool. Check him out at Aren't We There Yet? We anticipate seeing Alaska's mountain range as well as Denali's Peak one last time. And as we get back on the park's highway, we pass Petersville Road, where we took that amazing Jeep trail, and we stop at Three Bears to fuel up. Three Bears. So sit in a river. Whoa. That's a river? It's like a bay. Rest assured, as soon as we get back to the lower 48, we will address our mic situation and improve our sound quality. To the mountains up ahead.
One day will be the dog sledding.
Willow Dog Sledding.
And that's the wheels.
Okay.
The actual dog sledding will be, I'm pretty sure, out of Silver.
Okay. Talkeetna, 14 miles ahead. That's really cool.
That's the plane we'll be on, something like that right there.
Cool. We arrive at our campground, Talkeetna Camper Park, and are greeted with a note on the door. Hi.
On a dump run over here at 12 p.m. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we don't know where our site is, do we?
No. Nope.
While we wait, we chat with other campers.
Homer, yeah, and then...
Yeah. That's what those people said that Bob was talking to. They said Talkeetna was a cool place to check out. According to their Chamber of Commerce, it's where the spirit of adventure meets the warmth of frontier hospitality. Beautiful downtown Talkeetna. It's actually nestled at the base of Denali, North America's tallest peak. Denali Brew Pub. That's where we're heading. And at the confluence of 3 glacier-fed rivers.
Snow.
Yeah. Yep. This is the worst we've seen so far. One of which is the Talkeetna River. Yeah, and here are the raft tours across the road here. Boat tours. So we're eating at the Denali Brew Pub, and we got about a 25-minute wait. They're pretty busy. Gonna sit outside. We may as well put those 20 minutes to good use and do a little shopping.
feels like 100.
Yeah. It's like it's snowing. Gotta get your reaction. Supposed to cheers first? I'm sorry. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
This is pretty good.
Yeah?
What do you think?
No.
I wouldn't order it again. I'm kind of surprised with the red ale.
Give him a sip of
Wow.
Want to try this?
So that's the Chuli Stout, and Bob's is
It's really
the
smooth.
Fire Engine Red.
Oh, that's delicious.
And then they've done that way.
What is this called again?
Cottonwood.
cottonwood,
It's like it's snowing.
wood trees.
If you was anywhere near us, I'd be cutting them all down.
Yeah. We had this at the lake and we cut them down. But then there was some in the other areas.
I couldn't imagine people have a swimming pool here. That's got to be a nightmare.
Sandy wonders who I'm talking to. The camera.
Oh yes.
So we got Ted and Sandy with us today. There's Ted.
Hi there.
We're headed to go mushing, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah. Willow, Alaska. Yep.
We're gonna go dog sledding. It's not gonna be on snow. It's gonna be on grass, so it should be pretty interesting.
It'll have wheels on it. It'd be a normal sled, but it'll have wheels on it. Tires.
We're
The
excited.
best thing is we get to pet the dogs and
Oh,
see
yeah.
how they.
Yeah, we get to check out the kennels. It's gonna be great. It's approximately an hour's drive from our campground. Here, Willow Creek. Where'd the pavement go? There's probably a lot of homesteaders in this area. Yeah, it must be their driveway, huh?
Yeah.
Headed to Willow Dog Sledding. According to their website, at Alaskan Husky Adventures, you can experience Alaska's official sport with their top 10 Iditarod team. Their humanitarian award-winning champion dog sled kennel is conveniently located in Willow, Alaska. Every ride takes place on their secluded private trail system with Denali views. And best of all, it includes plenty of time meeting and playing with the dogs, which we learned firsthand.
Just because we have one with flop ears, one with pointy ears, doesn't make them slower or faster. So
Yeah.
when we choose to breed these guys, Mach 10 just happens to be a really good sled dog, and that's why she was bred. That's why she's in here.
So you breed them right here?
Yep, yeah.
She's just acting so she can stay in there.
I was joking. She's probably our best sled dog in the kennel.
They have lots of wood for the winter. Dane is our lead guide today, and later we'll be joined by Kaci and Jaren. During this video, I will be inserting conversations we had with Dane during our tour. So we're in the gift shop at Willow Dog Sledding. While we wait for our tour to begin, I was blown away by these sheds.
Now you guys find the sheds. I saw all the sheds you guys got in there. You find them out here, or?
Yep, yeah. A lot of them we found. I'm pretty sure all of them we found on the property. There's been a couple that Matt's got, but the really nice ones in there, Kaci and I were on a tour a couple winters ago, just like this, not in the summer, but in the winter. I'm washing down the trail, shed right in the middle of the trail.
Wow.
Blood was still on the ground when it shed. Must have been there for less than an hour, and followed the tracks for maybe 200 yards and found the other antler.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're beautiful, aren't they?
They're, my gosh, yeah.
While we continue to wait, Sandy and I map out the Iditarod Trail.
Yeah, this is the Bering Strait in Nome.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes over here all along, it crosses over probably the ice there.
Yeah.
And then it has this big round loop, and I don't know if it follows along all the way back to Wasilla.
Wow.
I'm not sure how many miles this is.
It's incredible.
2,300 miles of trail.
But we learned through the course of the day the Iditarod is 1,000 miles long. They do the northern trail on even years and the southern trail on odd years, according to the map. Dane explains what's necessary to qualify for the Iditarod.
Iditarod to qualify for, you have to do 2 300-mile races and a 150-mile race. So it's not like any Joe Schmo can just sign up. It takes some time to do that. The quickest you can do it, you could do it like this winter. You could run your qualifiers. Next winter you run Iditarod. It takes 2 years to get kind of do that whole process. But usually it happens over multiple winters. You do 1 or 2 300s in one winter and another race another winter.
So they start at staggered times?
Yep, 2-minute intervals. And then there's multiple mandatory stops throughout the race. There's only one 24-hour stop you have to take. At your 24-hour stop, which can be anywhere within the race, there's a time differential that'll add to your 24 hours.
Talking to the dog, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're talking his language.
Gosh, just hop in there.
Matthew, the owner of the kennel, he's done it 13 times.
Wow.
He's ran the race 13 times.
They start at staggered times?
Yep, 2-minute intervals. And then there's multiple mandatory stops throughout the race. There's only one 24-hour stop you have to take. At your 24-hour stop, which can be anywhere within the race, there's a time differential that'll add to your 24 hours. I always like to say it's a 1,000-mile race, so you'll see anything and everything. You'll see open water. Some years you'll see rain out there. Once we get to the other side of the Alaskan range, there's usually a 10 to 30-mile stretch with no snow. Most years of the race. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? No
From the
snow.
wind?
Yep, from the wind, and there's this big area. I can kind of show you on the map over here. So from Rowan to Nikolai, there's the farewell burn. This is some of the most treacherous trail of the race because you're going over a pretty big mountain range. And you have Delzell Gorge. You go through that. That's a big. You're pretty much going down the side of the mountain. So it's.
They mark the trail with flags every so often?
Yep. So these are our markers here. They're about every mile and any unobvious turn in the trail. They'll put these in. Which is pretty important. They'll put a little reflective tape on it, so with our headlamps at night, they'll shine back to us, and we can see where we're going. Yep, we'll pack these bags full of food before the race, or put all of our supplies go in these drop bags, and we'll give them to the race committee, and they'll fly it out to different checkpoints for us.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So we pack. It's probably anywhere from 1,200 to 2,000 pounds of supplies for a 1,000-mile race.
And how much do you carry on the sled?
You have the mandatory gear. I can't imagine it's much more than 100 pounds of stuff. So our other 2 guides today, I mentioned them already, with Jaren and Kaci.
How you guys doing today?
Good, and you?
Yeah.
I'm Bob.
Jaren, nice to meet you.
Same here.
And Sandy.
Nice to meet you, Jaren. Sid.
Angie.
Where are you guys all from?
New York, Florida.
South Carolina?
South Carolina,
All over the
Indiana.
place.
I guess we should say.
This is Kaci. She'll be our third, or probably our first guide today. Whatever. She's our leader. Yeah. But yeah, come on in the yard. We'll start meeting some of these guys. So down these 2 rows are mostly 9-month-old puppies. They're a little jumpy. They're very nice though. They're puppies.
Yeah.
9 months.
Yeah, this is Waylon. They're named after country music legends. So this is Mr. Jennings. Some of these guys try and get on their house. Come on over here.
How sweet.
You got Toby Grand too. This guy's really funny over here.
Oh boy, Waylon.
They're a different color.
Blondie, yeah.
Big ears, like satellite dishes.
He's almost 3 years old.
Okay. She seems older because she's jumping. Oh, so they're all purple.
They're really friendly there. Oh yeah.
So pretty.
What do you feed them?
Right now it's just really high fat, high protein dry kibble. But when they start running more in the wintertime, we'll feed them a lot more meat.
Okay. Yeah.
Chicken and beef and bacon. And,
Nice.
yeah, we go through a lot of food here.
I bet.
Hey, Grand, how you doing? Aw.
My goal is hopefully to do it in the future, but yeah, Dane's doing it this coming year. Casey's done it a few years ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, not yours.
I was dropped off in the military.
The dogs are getting lined up and prepared for their run. You are pretty. Yes, you are.
Now the owners keep wanting
He's from Ohio.
They have double layer coats. They're Arctic red dogs. It's one of the only few requirements for this for racing. Any race up here in Alaska, you have to have an Arctic red dog. So it can be a Malamute, it can be a Siberian Husky, it can be Alaskan Huskies. It can't be a poodle. They have the speed to, hold at 8 to 10 mile an hour pace for 1,000 miles, and then they have the endurance to run 1,000 miles. So, I
We're
don't.
gonna start getting really loud. It's hard to talk over that.
All of the dogs are getting anxious to go on their run. It's quite evident that they love it. I'm ready. And with one verbal command, we are off.
We are now on the ride. Dog sleds. They are having fun. Woohoo!
Keep looking back like, let off the brake, will you?
Oh, your lead dog's a big guy. Oh, wow. You ever meet any wildlife on the trail?
Not really too much in the summertime, but in the winter we have moose all around the property, so we definitely see moose out here all the time.
Oh, gotcha. It's time for one of 2 cool down periods for the pups.
Oh, guys.
With their double thick coats, it's a must.
Oh,
These two in the back are Skrilla and 5 Spot. They're both brother and sister. They're almost 3 years old.
Oh.
They trotted the whole time.
Yeah.
Everybody else was at a gallop, but they just kind of trotted.
Yeah, they all have their own running styles.
Wow.
The same as humans too. Some are righties and lefties. Some dogs like to run on the right side, some like to run on the left.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this black dog is Ballad. She's finished the last 3 Iditarod. She's one of our best dogs in the kennel.
Ballad.
Wow.
It's gotta feel so good.
Oh yeah, definitely need to do this in the summertime. This is Kayla. She's only 2 years old. She finished the Iditarod the first time this year, which is really impressive for a 2-year-old.
Wow.
And then we have Ben's right here. And then the 2 lead dogs are Bowie is the black dog and SB's the other dog.
Bowie's the larger dog?
Yep, Bowie. David Bowie. David Bowie, Billy Idol, Pantera.
Very cool. Brother and sister hanging out together. I can't get over the size of the one lead dog, Bowie.
Yeah.
Wow, so big. Aw.
So these are the carts.
Good job, Jimbo. Always a good
The
mom.
musher stands back there.
Are you from
got the brakes.
No,
Yeah,
they
he's
do look
sitting.
alike though. Yeah, the two by the car,
We hosed the dogs down twice.
litters. We did 2 litters that year.
After a quick photo op, we get back on the trail.
You can tell they don't like taking long breaks either. Keep going. Ready? All right. So that's our start command too. We say ready, and then once all the dogs are straight and looking forward, then we say all right. Okay.
After another run on the trails, their second cool down
They
break.
switch the dogs up, kind of get them used to different positions. And the two up in the front, we just brought one back. They're 8 years old. The one on the left, they're 8 years old. And this one here is 8 years old, the dark one. So, yeah. Pretty amazing.
They are ready to go. The command G means go right and paw means go left. Another view of the sign.
Stopping on the brakes pretty much the whole time. We're gonna let off a little bit now so they can get some speed to get up the hill. So you know how fast they really could go.
Feel like it's about time.
Yeah.
Full speed ahead. Is there a weight restriction on the cart?
No, we can just add more dogs if it's too heavy. So we can go up to 12 dogs at a time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that 7 dogs can pull all 3 of us up that hill.
Yeah, wow.
Very impressive.
Now they love this part too. They're all gonna go straight for the swimming pools.
Coming in for a landing. Oh, that's great. Oh my God.
Good job, buddy. Good job, huh?
Tug lines are being released. That's the blue
They're
lines.
just connected like this too.
Oh, okay.
So when they pull tight, it just pulls it nice and tight like that.
Oh, wow. So that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Wow.
We used to have snaps in the wintertime. Those freeze really easily, so these are the best we can do in the wintertime.
Nice. Oh, I didn't even notice. That's pretty amazing.
Now let some of these guys run around.
Very cool. You are anxious, aren't you?
And then once they're done, their harnesses come off and they can run free for a while.
She's like a homebody too. She just likes to go run right to her house and she's like, I'm good. A lot of the other dogs like to run around and she's just like, I'm good.
She chills.
If you guys want to follow Dane, if you want to come around here, he's going to take you back and show you our race sled, and
Oh, cool.
some of the dogs will follow you guys back there. And
Yeah.
I'll see you guys when you get back.
Okay.
All right. Watch where you're walking now.
Yep.
How was your ride?
Awesome.
Amazing.
Jaren didn't crash it. It was his first day today. I was just kidding.
Didn't see a moose.
What's up, bud, huh? What's happening, huh? It's all good? Yeah, it's all right.
Something like this when they're in the ground. And, yeah, every mile we'll see one like that.
Oh, sweet.
And then in the race, if there's two throw markers paralleled like that on the right or the left, that signifies a turn's coming up.
Oh, okay.
And then on the other side, just to make sure you went the right. If you see an X, I think you can guess what that means.
Yeah.
It means do not go that way. So Matthew and Liz ended up building a pavilion. We have a lot of dead spruce trees on the property. Randy lives down the road. He's actually a two-time Iditarod finisher. And he's got a mill at his house, and they took them all the trees and he milled them all for us. And
Nice.
built it a couple of years ago. We found it the other summer. This is like an older an older sled. I don't think it was actually used, but this is what an older sled would look like. It's kind of we call it a toboggan sled pretty much. When we run down the trail, we have 16 dogs pulling us, so quite a bit of power. At the start of the race, you really have to slow them down. You don't want them going super, super fast. So what we'll do is we'll step on that drag net right there. So see these two little, so step on that, push down hard. So that's what we do. We just use 1 foot, usually, unless they're really going at it.
Oh, wow.
1 foot, you push down, and that's going to create some drag and slow the team down a little bit.
Yeah.
And you'll step on this bar brake here. You can step on that.
Oh.
And that'll push down to the deeper ice in the snow and create a lot more friction.
ARC is there's some claws.
Yep. So that's really important. If you you don't want either of them to break, but they usually break.
I don't want to break it.
No, you won't break it. I've used it in a couple of qualifiers myself. So we'll have a couple things in our sled at all times. We have our mandatory -40 sleeping bag we put up to the front. We have our emergency food supply, so that's usually around 10 pounds of kibble. We'll put in our the front of our sled, and we'll duct tape it shut so we don't accidentally use it. We just remember that that's there in case we, get into a really bad storm. Or if they're getting a little restless. A lot of times the dogs want to run even when they shouldn't run. Like if his motorhead's sore, and he'd still want to run even if he's sore. Gloves. Every checkpoint we'll put fresh liner gloves and fresh socks, just so. Those are the most important things, and the things that are going to get the most abused is our. Think this too far into a tree, you have to chop the tree down. Hopefully,
Oh, gee.
yeah. Usually, I guess the rule is if you do put your hook into a tree, make sure it's not a very big tree. The race rules it's always required an X, but never specified the length of an X.
I don't know if anybody's asked this yet, but the name 17thdog.com.
Oh yeah. So 17th Dog, that's Matt's racing team name. I'm not sure if to mention that. Do you guys know what the 12th man in football is?
The what?
The 12th man.
Oh,
You heard
the
of
ref?
that term? No, not the ref. Sometimes the ref, though. You're not
I
wrong.
know, sometimes
Yeah.
they're for the other team or for this team.
So the 12th man,
Fans?
it's like the Seattle Seahawks. I think the Aggies coined the term, but it's the fans.
Yes.
There's 11. If you're at a good football stadium, a good football school, and the fans are really loud, it's like having an extra man on the field. So for you guys, there's 16 dogs on the Iditarod team. You guys are the 17th dog today. Matt named it to thank anyone who supports him, sponsors him. When it comes to his kennel, it's a big thank you. That's what it is.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Well, before we head on back, I want to get a couple pictures for you guys.
The guides, Dane, Jaren, and Kaci, and all the dogs have just been amazing. We've enjoyed every minute of this day. I think we have all left a little piece of our heart here. Thank you, Matthew and Liz, for making this possible. And now to head back and say our goodbyes. What a great time we had at the end. We had no idea that one of the people that were in our group was Christina King, a female boxer who fought in the ring with Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali, 2009 in China.
Matthew came up for years.
1 month to just work.
The owner?
Yep, he come up and he wound up staying, working, and then the people that owned this sold it and he bought it.
Wow.
Yeah.
The whole 75 acres, huh?
75 acres, yeah.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't get to meet the owner.
Yeah, I would have loved to meet the owner.
Oh, there's my baby.
As soon as them sleds come out, man, they all started howling.
They all wanted to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking?
We end the day with a lovely meal at Sheep's Creek Lodge.
Oh, yeah. That is.
So what are you having, babe?
Did Alaskan Amber.
Doesn't have a bitter taste.
Good stuff, huh?
I would say that's a good beer. If I was to drink it. It's
Sandy.
mild. It doesn't have a bite.
Nice. So it's
I like my water and lemon.
Norma would be proud of you.
Hey, Norma, yes.
And now I'm having Cabernet.
The brew house, that's different.
Probably need something stronger right now.
I didn't even know you were friends. Bought your buddy a drink.
I didn't know.
Oh, that's super.
Hey, don't drink my beer. I'll have to get another one.
Thanks, Ted.
They ran out of towels.
And I'm sweating. And I don't care what beer you give me, it's going to be smooth.
Even a Budweiser?
No.
Well, come
You're
on.
right, baby.
Now you're
No,
changing your mind.
I am, absolutely. Hey, you can have all the food you want. You touch my beer, you'll get beat.
That's Bob for you. So cool. Look at that bulge. Man. Insane.
No idea what you might need. I don't see how we could actually need anything.
We are home sweet home after a fabulous time dog sledding. There's Sheeby, the beast.
We made it.
Thank you for a wonderful day.
Yeah,
Oh, it was great.
it was fun.
So glad you guys
I
were
got
with
my
us.
post on first.
So we're packing up this morning. We're heading to Anchorage, and I opened the freezer to take care of the ice, and this is what I found. Now, we didn't even drive anywhere with the camper yesterday, and this is what the ice looks like. I don't get it. Can somebody explain that? Anyway, we'll let you know how the day goes. But first things first, we have to stop at the dump station. We had a great stay at Talkeetna Camper Park. They have electric and water available and a dump station, as well as laundry. What more does one need? Time to dump.
And I'll go ahead and drain some more water out of here while I'm here.
Okay. They're packing up too. Getting her done, getting on the road. Bob's heading over to check on Ted and Sandy. I guess they're struggling with their stabilizer bars a little bit. So 3 heads are better than 2. Busy working on these roads. So this is the 3rd stop for construction between Talkeetna and Willow on the Parks Highway.
good morning, guys.
Morning.
Thanks for joining us again. Yeah, just wanted to say a few words about Talkeetna, and the plane ride around Mount McKinley was absolutely amazing. I know we say absolutely a lot. We do apologize. We are working on that, but it was a lot of fun. It really was. I mean, the weather was fantastic. I mean, clear blue skies, a little bit of clouds. I mean, it was so clear that we were able to see hikers and the tent city there. So, yeah, I'm still waiting for my ears to pop, though. They're still pretty clogged.
Yeah. Fortunately, I didn't have that issue, but
yeah,
Bob does.
Yeah.
If you happen to miss that episode, our flight over Denali, I'll leave a link above and in the description.
And then the dog sledding.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
The education alone was pretty phenomenal. They so the owner of, what was the name of it again?
Alaskan Husky Adventures.
Just if you're ever in the area, Willow area, not even Anchorage, it's only like maybe an hour and 15 minutes out of Anchorage if you wanted to go, but they you do it in the summer and they have wheels on the sleds, but it was amazing. It really was. And the owner did the Iditarod 13 times, and every time he completed it within 10 or 11 days, and it's 1,000 miles. That is really impressive. And it's in March, so the weather can be depending, they said, but yeah, it was really a great time. Very, very educational. Learned so much about the Iditarod, and you have to actually qualify. There's 3 different races, right, Ben?
Yeah, in order to qualify for the Iditarod, you have to do 2 100-mile races and a 200-mile race. Yep.
Yeah, and you have to do it within the qualifying time. And then the mandatory stuff that you have to have on the sled is pretty phenomenal too. Yeah, so today we're making our way to Anchorage. So far the weather's been great. I mean, we haven't really had any rain. It's kind of surprising, but even the locals are shocked. It's abnormally warm in the 80s.
Yeah, when we were in Talkeetna, we had dinner at the Brew Pub. The Denali Brewery, Bob and Ted really love their beer, so if you're into craft beers, check it out. But our waitress was saying that this weather is so unusual, and they don't mind the heat because it's not raining.
Yeah, as you all probably know, I'm an amber and a red ale guy, and turned Ted onto it too. He kind of likes it too, but the Alaskan amber is one of my favorite since I've been in Alaska. So far that's, yeah, I got to try to find some of that, bring that back to a good friend of ours.
Yeah, but you found their brewery in Anchorage, right? So
yes.
We should be able to go there and bring some back.
Yeah, because I'm also looking for Brewales. Yeah, I want to get some of that too. Yeah, Brewales.
Bob likes to mess that name up.
Well, you know the amazing thing is, that's how I remember, by thinking Browns. Pretty scary, but yeah. Yeah, I think of that and I'm like, yeah, I can find out if they have Browns. Yeah.
So while in Anchorage, we have a few things planned. Our biggest was something I really wanted to do. So we're going to do an Anchorage walking tour. It's called Sights and Bites.
I'm sorry.
And along the way, you stop at 4 different establishments or restaurants, and you get a tasting of their food and drinks. So it should be a good time.
Yeah, it's something Angie's always wanted to do, and yeah, I was game too. If not, yeah.
Yeah. Bob's not big on tours or museums, but he's learning to like them. He's learning to appreciate them.
Yeah, I need a little culture in my life.
So Well, we're at the end again. Join us next week as we tour Anchorage. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. God bless, and have a great day.